Okay, we are here. We are doing a little art stream just because I really want to get better at practice doing stuff on my art tablet, but it takes a lot of practice to do that, especially like I don't know, switching from like traditional stuff like pen, pencil, paper, and all that jazz. It's a little hard for me specifically because like it's just different how I hold my pencil and stuff as opposed to like the art thing. The art thing. Good job, me. I'm so good with words. Between like that and like the pen for the tablet itself, I don't know what it is, but like especially like line smoothness. Like I can give some decently smooth lines, unless okay, hang on. I've just been pulling up the stream for myself to see how everything's looking. Oh, can't save the stream, but I believe. Oh, thank you, Soda. Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing some practicing. Thank you for stopping by for a sec. Even if you can't stay, I appreciate it a lot. Hope you have a great rest of your night, because again, it is super late for you. uh, but yeah, no, I'm just gonna be doing. Some people submitted some things over on Twitter. Let me pull those up. This is a very like rushed thing to do. Just because oh, I get too distracted. I get too distracted. I saw some people posting stuff on Twitter, and I've got a D&D session, but draw something silly. Oh, you play D&D? Oh, I love D&D. You have fun with that. I'm doing some of that later tonight too, so that's what I'm going to be doing after this. But yeah, no, I'll absolutely draw something silly. We're going to be doing some sketches of some Twitter peeps, and then I'm just going to draw whatever I feel like drawing. It's not going to go for too long, just because I get do got things to do tonight like D&D. But still, we have a great night playing D&D. Oh, D&D is so much fun. I love it. The D&D podcast, absolutely hitters. Freaking when listening to like Dungeons and Daddies, if you've seen that, it's so funny. I love it. Where is this tweet? I'm so easily distracted that I went to it and then just kept scrolling, and now I can't find the tweet. Where did I put it? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, where is it? Da, 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 da. 3 days. That's the Sonic Frontiers one. Um no, where did my tweet go? Hang on. Notifications. It should be down here. Where did you go? You know, this is the one issue of now getting a ton of notifications is now it's harder to find what oh here it is. Here it is. Found it. We're just gonna kind of start an order. Now, as someone who's never like done any kind of art stream before, I don't really what's the best way to do this, huh? What's the best way to do? Um I mean, I'm just gonna download this image and then maybe I could just put it on here with me. Normally, how I just draw is, gosh, my mind is so all over the place. This has been a hectic day because I didn't wake up till 11, which is like super. It's just so late for me. It's obscenely late for me to wake up at 11. So I've just been all over the place trying to rush to get things done. Hence why the stream has to be a little shorter. I was planning to go for about an hour on this and then maybe like an hour and a half ish. Well, no, like an hour to an hour and a half ish on this, and then maybe a little bit of amnesia. I wasn't gonna try and force amnesia depending on how much I wanted to draw for. The main reason I was planning to do like some game after this is just because like my art tablet just doesn't work too well with all the oh, my brain is not working today. For some reason, one of the only two things that my computer can't do well is run my art tablet. I don't know why. Like it just starts freaking out after using it for too long. So like, yeah, I'd like to do a longer one, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, why are my eyes closed? I don't know. I don't know. Um, but yeah, no, but I want to see you. I want you guys to be able to see what I'm drawing. So let's just go ahead and save this guy really quick. Let's see this person's username. Valage. Valage. There we go. Pop, 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 pop. There we go. And then let's just go ahead and import that in so then we can all see it on here. Because normally I just like look between my monitors when I'm drawing, just because that's what's easiest for me. Because like for some reason I have a hard time with like space on this, and so like having like extra stuff there tends to make it a little harder for me. But just so then everyone can see. Wait, did this not? Where did this one go to? Why did it not go to my downloads? Oh no, Scuff. Who could have seen that one coming? Definitely not me. Oh no. Um. hang on. This PC. I think I know where it went. Hang on. Or do I not? Dun dun dun. Wait, are you guys seeing? No, you aren't seeing that. I was like, you guys aren't seeing me just going through all my stuff, right? Okay, that's so good. Oh, that would have been a disaster, but we're fine. Oh, found it. Okay, hang on. Boop, boop. Wow. Boop, boop. There we go. We're drawing the... Wait, I can't move them off my paper? Oh, I never do this, so I'm being bad. Maybe... Hmm. Hmm. Hang on, I have a different idea. Let me just go undo. Let's just get him out of there, and now I'm just going to open it back up. Saved pictures. Also, it's probably gonna look like my eyes are just closed like this whole time, simply due to let's just go like this. And I'm gonna kind of move him over here, over the top of where I'm streaming, and then I'm just gonna add him really quick to the stream layout. There we go. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest little boy. Wait. Let's go ahead and do picture. Gosh, there are so many things open right now. Where is he? Ah, there we go. It didn't work. It didn't work. I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Photos app. Why are you not pulling him up? Why? You know what? Just because I don't have too much time today, we're just not gonna worry about it right now. We're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna minus out of there, and then I'm just gonna draw the boy. He was on the screen for a little bit, so I'm just gonna get to him now. Well, yeah, no, we're just gonna be doing some sketches for right now. I'm probably gonna do another stream where I specifically try and do some coloring and stuff like that, and like better lines and such. But right now we're just sketching because I just need to work on practicing my... I'm just gonna quickly just name this just build. There we go. But yeah, we're just gonna do some very simple, not super simple sketches, but like I'm not gonna like go too crazy with it. Now let me just look at this boy. What kind of pose do I want to do for the boy? And yeah, no, it's probably going to look like I have my eyes closed this whole stream just because I'm going to be looking down just an awful lot. So I pseudo-apologize for that? I don't know. There's not like a whole lot I could do about it, essentially. What kind of pose for the boy? I don't know too much. How far behind is it? Oh my gosh, it's so far behind. Is it? Hang on. Let me... How far behind? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9.5-ish seconds. That's crazy. I turned down the latency too. So then there was like more like, so then I'd be able to interact with like chat faster. That's crazy to me that it didn't like change like at all. Womp, 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 womp. What do I want this guy to be doing? He looks so fancy. I love the design of, like, all the designs I got were so good. So I'm just like, I kind of want to do this justice, but I do appreciate that we got a hooded boy just like me in this stream for us to draw. Boop boop boop. There we go. And then let's just go like, no, hang on. I'm messing it up. Let's just go like, actually, no, I do think I do want this. There we go. Burp, burp, burp. We're kind of going to do a little bit of a top down on him. He's going to be sticking his arm out just a little bit. Doing some dramatic posing. Because he looks like he could do some great dramatic posing with his design and his cloak Turns out having cloaks just make you look way cooler. Who would have thought that? I know. It's crazy. It can be all flowing in the wind and everything. Hang on, I need this one to be a little bit lower because it's closer to us. Step up, up. Up, up, up. There we go. Let's just give him some little holes for his arms. I was planning to listen to some music while I was doing this, but I'm like, you guys would hear that the whole time, and but it'd be like copyrighted music because I only have like 3 songs right now that I have like the legality. Oh my gosh, hang on, I need to complain about this. So I get like all my music through Upbeats basically, or like stuff that is just like completely copyright free, and they say like, hey, like you don't need to like get in contact with me, like that sort of stuff. Just cause like for me, whenever I'm looking for music, it's always like such a last second thing that I'm like, if I wait for them to get music, I don't want to have to like rush them because that's not cool. It's not cool to have to like rush people into responding to you when you need something from them. So it's like, okay, I'm just not gonna worry about it because I need the music right now. So I'm just gonna look for stuff that I can get where they're like, hey, just use it, don't worry about it, sort of stuff, you know? And also like credit them, but like I won't like do the asking for permission part because they just say do it, my guy. um but then I go through a thing called Upbeat, and that's where I have like my 3 like main songs. Like when we're doing just chatting and stuff, that's the stuff that tends to be playing there, is those 3 songs. And next month, in actually no, in like a day actually, ooh, I'll be able to get 3 more songs which I can then add to that playlist, and then we'll be expanding and it'll be glorious. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, just because like having just like the 3 songs is like not the worst thing ever, especially since we haven't been in like the just chatting place for too long. And the only long time we've been in like anything where I've been playing the music over and over and over is the presentation that I did. That's it. So mm, hang on. I just gotta check something really quick. So it's not been like too terrible, but like it could be better, question mark. Oh, okay, hang on. There's a tweet that I want to respond to later today. It's a thing, something like asking, hey, let's look at your pretty eyes. And you know what? My eyes are gorgeous, so I'm so down to just show off my eyes whenever I can. If you were here during my debut live stream, you would know that they are my favorite thing in the world. I think my eyes are so pretty. Hang on, let's just go ahead and give this guy a little doopy doopy doop. And then we're going to do the side of his face right here-ish, relatively. Yeah. Again, this isn't going to be like anything like too complex, just because I want this is just for practice. I'm not doing this right. I'm like looking at it and like in my brain I'm like imagining how I need this like little half circle to be, but it is just not working. Hang on, I do want to bring his eye line a little bit more over. Okay, there we go. And then now here, I do want that further down. Here's the side of the guy's head. Here we go. That's looking a little bit better. And then that's where his nose line's probably going to be. And then his mouth's going to be a little bit lower than that. Okay. But let's focus on the arm. So I'm filling up my arm right now. I shouldn't say I'm filling up my arm right now. Hang on, let's do some quick measurements. Okay, so that's the size of my head. And then how big is that compared to my arm? Okay, so the size of his head is pretty relative. So the elbow would probably be like around there, I believe. Then his hand will go out a little bit longer, because I believe that your forearm, don't quote me on this, is like slightly longer than like your bicep. Yeah, no, it is. It's like ever so slightly longer. So there we go. Okay. I just wanted to double check myself. Anatomy is funky. And now we have to do the fun thing of drawing hands. Specifically, foreshortened hands. And, well, not necessarily foreshortened, but like hands at a fun perspective. Yay. My favorite thing to draw. But I also intentionally did it because I need the practice at drawing hands. That's like my philosophy. Like, I haven't drawn like anything that I'm like super proud of recently, because it's all stuff that's like, this is gonna be so hard for me because I'm specifically bad at this. But it's like, how else do you improve, you know? Do 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 do. Hang on. How do I want this? Let me look at my hand real quick. Okay, okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. Up, up. Boop. Doop. And then let's just go ahead and add some little fingers for his let's add some little lines for his digits. Do 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 do. And then hang on. Just let's just draw the middle finger now so I can do, because for everyone who doesn't know, you're from the end of your middle finger, like the bottom of your middle finger to the top of your middle finger is the exact same length as your palm. So that's relatively how long you want to make this. Is that, I think that's about right. Yeah. And if it's like barely ever so slightly off, it's not like the biggest deal in the world, you know? It's just like one of those things like look out for, like a good way to like keep it measured essentially. So we're just gonna go like that, and then let's just, his other arm's just gonna kind of be, what do I want his other arm to be doing? Do I want to just kind of be like out a bit, or like kind of like curved in a little bit? Maybe we could have it like curved in a little bit. Hang on, but I think I made his arm a little too long. That's like my biggest thing right now, is sometimes I just make the arms and legs a little too long. Yeah, no, this is going too long. Hang on, let's just go like, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's not perfect, but it's better. And what do I want his hand to be doing? Boop, boop, boop. I'm probably just gonna have it be clenched, and this is his right hand, or this is his left hand. I was holding up my left hand, even doing like the L sign while I was saying that. So that just shows how good I am. Oh. And then his legs. How stanced up is it gonna be? How wide is this man's stance gonna be? Let's just loop. Hang on, I kind of want to have the lines curving just a little bit. And his other leg, I'm gonna have shoot out just a bit. No, that stance looks super awkward. Hang on. Best thing about, one of the main reasons why I want to learn digital art as opposed to like traditional is solely for the ability to have the back button, like the undo button, because being able to do that instead of erasing is the nicest thing on the planet. Here, let's just go like this. And then I'm just gonna kind of, here, hang on, let's just do the circle method. Let's draw some little circles so I can better understand how I want to be perspectiving his legs and how they're gonna be shmala. Up 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 up. Because this is kind of an awkward angle, I guess, specifically for the legs. So they're a little not great right now. Maybe I won't worry about the legs too much today. Because again, with how little time I have, I like, this is also just for me like to draw today essentially. So maybe I think I'm just gonna draw like kind of straight down. I don't think I'm gonna have him stance up too much, because that's adding a little too much complexity for what is supposed to be like a very simple sketch. So now we're having him like that. Let's just go ahead and add some circuladoos for his legs, so then I can foreshorten better. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. See, I'm one of those people who like, I kind of get a lot of like art theory, I want to say, but like in actual like practice, I'm not super duper at it. Essentially, that's how I kind of look at myself. Because his leg has got to come out of here, and then that line can kind of just come down like that. Doesn't look like terrible. I feel like that just kind of depends on how I draw the foot after. So let's just go ahead and kind of do the same thing over here. This leg is going to be a bit smaller just because it's back though. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop. There we go. It's kind of coming together. I'm not loving the legs right now. I'm really not loving the legs, but like, that'll be future us's problem. Ha 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 ha. Oh, all right, all right, all right. And then I'm just gonna put in some like really rudimentary triangles for his, not really triangles, but really rudimentary shapes for his feet really quick, just so I can tell which way his feet are facing. There we go. Yeah, I'm really not liking the legs. I'm really not liking the legs, but we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Boop, 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 boop. I think I'm probably just gonna work on this for a few minutes, and I kind of want to draw. Like I've had an idea for like a little Sonic comic, so like maybe I'll work on that. Now let me just go ahead and zoom in, and let's get to working on the eyes, baby. The eyes, my favorite. I love drawing eyes. Hang on. I need to pull the picture back up actually, because I accidentally took it down. There we go. Let me just go ahead and zoom in on the boy. Well, I didn't mean to zoom in on his crotch like that. Sorry. Oh, I should have had him facing the... I could just, like, flip him really quick, but I'm not going to. The reason I said I should, like, flip him is because he's got these little tattoos on his face. So drawing those would probably be a good idea. But whatever. Also, I'm realizing normally I draw my, like, sketches and stuff with, like, a faint kind of purple. Just to not be black, just because, like, that tends to be, like, what, like, the final line art is. But I didn't do that this time, so he's just gonna be a purple boy. Let's go ahead and add in his nose. He doesn't look like he has like the most prominent nose ever, so we're just gonna kind of give him a little bit of that. What? I have like the idea for his expression right now, but I'm just kind of putting in the nose to kind of like help middle it all out. I kind of want it to be slightly more off to the side though, because this is like, excuse me. There we go. There we go. I dig it. I dig it. And then let's just go ahead and just do that. He's got a little bit of a rounder chin. If you notice, like my chin's a little more pointed, so I tend to not draw. I tend to not draw like super prominent chins. Like they tend to just be points a lot. But like, that's I typically draw a lot more girls, and I feel like a lot better. But like, it looks better on girls, I think, to have like the more pointed chin. But I think it tends to look a bit better on guys that have like the less pointed chin. Like I have a little bit of a round stub at the end. So that's why I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. And I should actually probably, because of the expression he's gonna have, I'm gonna make the jaw a little bit bigger because he's like kind of being like, I can't do it too well. I can't do it too well. He's gonna be all like a little angry about it. Why are my eyes closed even when I'm looking at the camera? Hello, VTube. What's up with you right now? Hang on. Is it still being weird? Womp. No. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's fine. I was expecting it to be like a little not great during this, but that's okay. That's okay, man. Whatever. We're fine. All right, let's just go like that. Woo boo boo boo. Ba-doop. Click back into it. Let's just extend his jaw just a little bit. Oh no, it was kind of buffering there for a little bit, and that was not a fun time. Because I had to like redraw like the same line like 5 times, like why is it not working? Why is it not working? And then I got hit with the spinning wheel of death. I was like, no, please. Okay, how are his eyes? I really like his eyes. These are like kind of like my preferred style of drawn eyes. Boop 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 boop. Do 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 do. And then let's just go ahead and go like that. This is such an awkward angle. Not for like necessarily for like the face, sort of, but like I kind of I'm digging it because it's making me have to think a lot more about like how am I like mapping him out basically right now. I like that. I like there are definitely like days where I'm like let's just do something so super simple. But then there are also other days where I'm like let's make this hard on myself. I want to make this a challenge. And then let's just go ahead and add in his, where does his ears kind of rest? Okay. Also like my tablet just kind of shifts a little bit. I should probably put like maybe like a blanket or something under it whenever I'm using this. That does just kind of add like an extra step to like the process of using it. Which is one of the reasons I don't practice this as much as I do traditional, because it is just a lot easier just to whip out my sketchbook and then be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to town, baby, But like that would probably help because it does slide around a little bit while I'm using it, so I do have to like hold it with one hand while drawing with the other, And that's not necessarily like the bestest thing to do. Do I have these eyes lined up decently well? Yeah, I do. Okay. They're not like perfect. I feel like I could make this one slightly longer. There we go. Okay. Let's just go like that. And then thicken up them eyelashes. Let's go. I mean, that's what I've always thought about. These are just like eyelash. Yeah, no, those are definitely eyelashes. I was gonna say like some anime, it's a little hard to tell if they are just eyelashes or like just the shape of the eye itself, you know. But like for most parts, like yeah, those are definitely just eyelashes. There we go. Just thicken them up. He doesn't really have like any like kind of frilly bits on them, which I also tend to like. I love one of the reasons I love drawing girls, like because like in their designs they tend to have like a lot more like more to their eyelashes, and I like that a lot more. Boop boop boop. He's gonna be he's a little angry right now. He's screaming at someone. And I don't know why, for some like I saw him and I'm just like, I'm just kind of giving him wind power for the sake of this sketch. Like he's just gonna be like blasting someone with wind. That's what I'm doing. Because I just thought it looked cool and I think it matches his design. Let's go ahead and I just want to add a little bit more of a curve to that one. I don't know why I do, I just kind of do. And then his eyes. Okay, okay. Ah, there's a hair on my screen. Oh, I gotta wipe it off. There we go. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay, yeah, no, it looks good. Well, okay, but if he's... I'm just gonna look up a quick little reference right now, of just a yelling man. Yelling. Well, I wrote in telling. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Yelling. Okay, 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 okay. Back to the live stream. And then I gotta pull him back up. There we go. Yeah, I kind of do want to do a little bit difference to the eyes. Because I did make the rest of his eye bigger, but then I was kind of like setting his eye back like how your eyes normally sit. You know, they kind of sit like a little closer to like the top or the bottom of your eyelid. But when you're yelling, your eyes kind of got a little bit bigger. So then they're a little bit out of there essentially. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this really quick. So then I can go ahead and add in his iris. Where do I want the light to be coming from? I'm not really liking the look of his face right now. Hang on. How does it... It's not... It's not terrible. I just think I messed up a little bit, like here-ish, essentially. And then because of him yelling, his face is a little bit longer. I like that a little bit more. I don't know. I think the angle... Hang on. It's making sense to my brain here, how his face is angled, but it's not really... I think it's the nose. The nose is what's throwing me off with the rest of him right now. Hang on. Let me set his nose at a little bit. Now, how does that look? I think that looks a... I want the nose itself to feel like it's at a bit more of an angle there. No. I think that helps. I don't think that helps. I don't think that helps at all, actually. Hang on. Oh, can you see why I love having the back button instead? Is his nose too... No, he doesn't have like a big nose. I feel like that's a good size, and then like if I just put the mouth like right here, why is it like struggling so much right now? Womp 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 womp. So yeah, this is why I can't do too long of art streams, is because like my tablet just kind of starts slowing down after a little bit. But like if I just put like the mouth like here-ish, I think that'll be fine. Or like I could even do like no, I think like this like direction of the mouth looks better. Okay. I don't know. His other eye though is bugging me. I'm not liking his other eye. Hmm. 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 Yeah, his other eye's really, really bugging me. And I'm not liking the top of his head. Let me just go like that again. And then let me go ahead and get back to pen. Okay. Ah, I didn't mean to hit the back button. Hang on, let me just go a little bit like that. Kind of like give him a little bit of cheek. Give him a little bit of his cheek. Okay. I don't know. Is it which eye is off though? Because like that eye felt good with like the angle that everything else is at, but like they don't work like well together if that makes sense. Like this one follow when I did hit his original other eye, it like followed everything well, you know? But it's not really matching up too well with his other eye. I think I'm giving it almost too much angle. I really should have made these lines more. I tend to also, not only do I tend to have them be like a lighter color, so then I can see through them easier and they're like less obtrusive, but like I also tend to lower the opacity on them, so then they're again less obtrusive, essentially. Hmm. And this is why me drawing tends to take forever, because of like little things like this where I'm like, I can't decide on which part of this is like bugging me, essentially, so I just kind of like redoing it a bunch. Hang on, let me try. I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this at all. Eh. Hang on, hang on. It's a little hard positioning my hand to do what I'm trying to do. Bop, 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 bop. No. No. No, that's not working. Tablet, hold still. Stop moving on me. Hang on, hang on, hang on. No. I think the issue... no. Is the issue this eye? I think it might be that eye. Because it's adding a different... like, what I'm going for right now is he's facing this way, like just hard facing this way, but like I think the angle of like this eye is kind of giving him a little bit more of like a that way kind of look. Like, hang on, not like that, not like that. A little bit more like kind of like that, like almost like a he's a lot more 3/4 angle than I want him to be essentially. So I think I'm just going to erase this eye really quick and this nose. Yeah, again, this is why it takes me so long to draw. Because I'm not super great at it. That's fine. That's why you practice. That's why you work at it until you get where you wanna be. Now I'm going to go like this and go like that. Um, yeah, and again, it's also like a lot more top down. I wasn't giving that eye like any kind of like top downness essentially. It was just kind of, and again, like a pretty bog standard 3/4 angle kind of look to it, which isn't exactly what I'm going for right now. Um, I just kind of can't decide on like where I want to position his pupil right now to not make him look weird. Because I feel like he's looking a little funky. He's looking a little funky right now. Okay, and I also want to get rid of this little line for the mouth. Maybe I won't work on the comic today, just because again I don't have a lot of time. Maybe if we were doing like an hour and a half of this, then we would. Because I'm like I only have 17 minutes left. I want to get some progress done on drawing these guys, because like the designs that were submitted to me are like so good. There are so many of them that I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to draw this. I'm so excited, you know? And I like, again, like I said, I would do it for stream specifically. That's what I put out the tweet for. So I'm like, I do want to draw them for stream because that's fun, you know? It's just gonna probably take a little bit to get to them. That's looking a little bit better. Now let me kind of do that for the face. Okay. Now I'll decide on the pupils later. Hang on. Let me look back at my reference of people yelling. What kind of mouth do I want to give him? I'm just generally trying to decide on look because for some reason like angry mouth like I love like drawing like little muscles and the crinkles in the nose and the forehead when people are just going at it, just yelling at someone. But for some reason I struggle with like anything else. I mean, anything else to do with like the anger expression. Like I'm not great with like the eyes on it. Like I feel like my eyes always tend to look just a little weird. And then so I'm just gonna kind of give him like little. Oh, it's really struggling right now. It's really struggling. Yeah, normally like I can just kind of like unplug it and plug it back in, but sort of like if I have to do that too many times, then like I'm worried that it'll like wear out like the ports and stuff. So like that's why I tend to like woo 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 woo. And it also causes just issues like with the stream to have to do that constantly. So that's why I'm like not doing too much as well. But let's just go. There's just kind of like the classic, just like kind of yelling mouth. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking how it's meshing with the eyes. I don't think I like the eyes that much. I kind of want to draw the eyes a little bit bigger, I think. Ah, there we go. I'm just trying to erase the eyes themselves. Oh no, I didn't mean to start doing you. I thought the last thing I did was the eyes. Hang on. Let me just quickly. There we go. Okay. Click. And then I can go ahead and make this bigger. I love big eyes. I love I feel like you can just get that's not that much bigger. Like that's not a lot bigger, but I do think that that actually like helps a pretty decent bit. What did I just got a little notification. It's fine. It was just from a Reddito. Not exactly the most important thing in the world. I said like I was like when I was posting. I mean when I was working on like my logo, nailed it. I went to Reddit for like, hey, other VTubers, how do? What do you guys think of my thing? And like 90% of them just like either like we're just like, hey, that looks so good, or we're like, hey, it looks good, but here's like very valid criticisms of it. Like I only had like one issue with one person, and I'm not gonna say what they were saying because then they might see this and then be upset. But like they just kind of weren't being super helpful or like saying anything at all really outside of just kind of like bad looks bad, and it's like, well, that's not super helpful. And I'm like, if it looks bad, tell me how it looks bad, please. And then it was like, looks bad, and I'm like, guy, come on, that's not helping no one. Okay, and I think I'm kind of seeing where I'm not liking this for like the expression. Um, I want to make this a little bit more up. I was sitting here like, why is this bugging me so much? Because this does not look like proper for like an angry expression. It's because like he just has like, yeah, like his pupils are like more in the middle, but the reason that they're more in the middle is because like your eye, like the actual like ball, everything like the skin around it just gonna like get bigger, you know? Essentially, is how like I think it is. Um, it's not like suddenly your eye just like shrinks. Like that's a decent way you can show it. But like there's more to it essentially is what I'm trying to say, is what I'm trying to put out there in the world, my guys, with some vibes. So let's just go ahead and just go like that. And then let's give him a mouth. I'm not the biggest fan of drawing mouths, really, if I'm being honest, especially at like any remotely semi-complex angles. I just don't like it. Let's go ahead and give this guy his eyebrows back too. Hang on. The eyes are bugging me. The eyes are really bugging me. Hang on. And ever since I switched over, I lost one of my tools that I'd use to like select things and move them around. For some reason, I can't get it back. I don't know why. Like whenever I go to like the tool stuff to get it back, it just doesn't, it's just not there. And I'm like, what happened to it? I don't know what happened. Um, I'm clicking on everything except for what I need to do. No, I don't want to move. I just want to move this eye down a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of it because it's just like a little bit higher than the other eye is. I'm not liking it, but I like the general eye shape, but I'm not liking it. I think we'll just have to deal with it. We'll just have to deal with it until next time, and I'll try to get the tool back more. Because I already tried. Like whenever I look up like any kind of tutorial, like, hey, how do you get like your tools back? It just doesn't work. Um, like it just hasn't been working for me too well. I'm not the biggest fan of drawing angry faces. That's why I'm doing it because I do need to get better at it. Womp womp womp. Specifically, angry mouths. Hang on. That just kind of looks sad. Let's go ahead and do this, and then let's just go ahead and give him the classic angry eyebrows. I do like how much more how much higher pointed this one is than the other one. That's so funny to me. Oh yeah, I should probably like actually like look back at the live stream. There we go. We're here. That's so funny. I'm just gonna leave it because I kind of dig it a little bit. Bump, 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 bump. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Should I have the head be a little bit more? Hang on, let me just go like that a little bit, and I'm just gonna make this line a little bit thinner because it's way too freaking thick right now. Honestly, that kind of helped me like the face shape a lot more because that line was just so freaking thick. That's like, what am I doing with this line? Um, Hang on, I'm just kind of playing with the eyes right now. Cause like, yeah, like there is like, I think him having like yeah. Him having the big wide eyes is making him look a bit more desperate than I wanting him to look. I'm trying to give him like a fierce kind of anger, not like a oh crap, I'm gonna like die in the next 5 seconds kind of anger. So like that's where like I had like the idea of what I wanted his expression to be, and I'm like this is why it's not jiving with the mouth that I'm doing, you know? That's why there's no jiving happening. So then we can just go boop 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 boop. And then let's just go like I should give that mouth a little bit more. Now it's just looking a little too happy though. Yeah, maybe he can be a little confident. Maybe we could give him some confidence instead of just making him be a little angry. I feel like I feel like it's kind of confusing the expression though a little bit. um Here. Nah, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean that Jew back. Get out of here. Blah. And we can go ahead and what's a good way? Let me look up a fierce face. Let me look up some fierce faces. Fierce. There we go. That's totally gonna pull up something or another. Fear. I didn't. I just looked. I just literally just typed in fierce. Nothing else. I was like, why is it not pulling up people? It's pulling up like tigers and stuff. Why is that what's happening? Um. Okay, yeah, no, no, no. Okay, okay. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing what you're putting down. I'm seeing what you're doing. I'm not liking a lot of these faces. I'm trying to like look at like how other people. That's a lot of my art is just like studying like how do other people do it. I'm not really liking a lot of how they're drawing the mouths right now. So maybe we'll just do something a little different. Maybe we'll just kind of maybe we'll just give him a little bit of a smirkety smirk. I do also need to move like the eyebrows down though, because the eyes moved down, the eyebrows would move down with them. Don't know why I just started humming Nickelodeon, but you know, whatever. It's fine. Oh, it's the funniest thing. If you ever have a friend named Nick, just call him Nickelodeon. It's the funniest joke ever, and they've never heard it before, so they'll laugh with you, and then you call them that like 80 more times to the point of where they want to hurt you, and it's a fun time. I love it. I love it. It's a vibe for sure. Hang on, let's just give him a. He's a little confident. We can give him. Do I? Hang on, I can move that a little. No, I don't want to move that further. Oh, that looked terrible. Boop boop. He's a little confident. He's giving a little bit of a schmirkety schmoo. Well, he's gonna be blasting some guys with wind, which I don't know if this character can actually do that, but you know what? For the sake of this, he can. uh, man, we've been going for like 30 minutes and we've only like worked on like the head, and the head's not even like too awesome right now. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. This is why like digital art takes me so much longer than like traditional. Like I drew a picture of Grimmy over here. Oh, is there any way I can get this onto the stream? You know, we'll do that next time. I'll show you it to you guys tomorrow when I stream. But I did a little picture of Grimmy, and like by the time I had like the full body, like generally like done with the sketch, it was like maybe an hour and a half. So like, but like here we've only like done the head. I'm so not great at like digital art yet. You know, I'm so not there yet. But you know what? I'm getting there and I want to be there. So I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen, man. And then we're just gonna go ahead and just do yeah. I'm kind of going to try to go a little fast actually. Just like because sometimes you just overthink it, my guy. And so when you're doing that, just sketch it out fast, sketch out what you want it to be. Let's just go like let's just do some like very very general shapes for the bod, you know. And how this the arm pieto would be like deep and then deep. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, there we go. And then we can have like the back kind of coming out of there a little bit. Kind of give him a little bit of that tit. Oh my gosh. uh hang on. I always struggle with the elbows a little bit without and making them too fat. Hang on, hang on. It doesn't really matter like a lot of like the general arm structure isn't going to matter too much because he is wearing a sleeve, right? Hang on, let me minus that. Yeah, he is wearing like a pretty baggy sleeve, so it's not like the most important thing in the world, but like it is good to have like the general shape of it. And let's just go ahead. I'm just gonna thicken up his arm in general because it's not looking too hot. Hang on, yeah, there we go. Boop boop. See, look at that. We spent like 40 minutes just doing the head, and now we have an arm and a little bit of the chest. But I'm probably gonna have to call it there for right now, just because I do, in fact, have other stuff going on today. I say as I just no, that was the eraser. I started moving over to do more arm shenanigans, and then we're just gonna go ahead and add in his chest right there. Hang on, hang on. I think I drew this arm like a little too just because of like how like the head perspective, like I mean size kind of changed a little bit. I kind of, oh no, hang on. Edit, redo, edit, redo, edit, redo. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Ah, ah, hang on. Because of how like the head definitely got a little bit smaller, so like some of this has gotta change with it basically. So let's just go ahead and add. One of the reasons I also like to draw women is just because like I think like boobs are a little the boobas are a little bit easier to draw at most angles, if I'm being completely honest. Like with guys, it's just like here's just like a little flat thing that we're doing essentially. And yeah, no, for some reason I'm not great like at following like my own guidelines. Like I'll set it up and like I've been told by people like yeah, like my anatomy with my guidelines is good. Oh my gosh, like the stream up at the top is so far behind. So that's not what you guys are seeing. I don't know what it is, like how far behind it is, like when it's showing me, but that's so weird. But like my general anatomy has been told to be like pretty decent when I'm doing my guidelines, but then it's always the head. For some reason, my head always ends up just slightly smaller than like the guidelines, essentially. So then I have to make everything else just a little bit smaller. But yeah, no, like I tend to just find like the boobas easier to draw than just men because they're just like they're just flat. It's so boring. It's so boring. Whereas if this was a lady, I could just be like, "Oh yes, here's a little bit of that booba," you know. It'd be so much easier. But no, guys have to be all like, "I'm just gonna be a flat little box." Again, it doesn't matter too much because he does have like a poofy thing on. It's just like help. It's just like meant to like help me draw out his like arm and junk. You know, like knowing where I need to put everything basically. And we can just go like that as his arm bends in. There we go. Okay, no, but I really do need to end though. We didn't get too much done, but this was also me practicing how to actually do an art stream. So there's a lot of hiccups, as there's been a lot throughout this whole week. But hey, it's my first week of streaming. You know that's how it be. We're always trying to improve. I was gonna say we're always improving, but that's just blatantly not true. I'm not constantly doing that. But yeah, no, with that being said, I'm just gonna end it there. So I will see all of you beautiful people. And then tomorrow on the next stream, we're probably gonna work on this a little bit more and maybe do a little bit of silly, goofy drawings. Because I do like drawing some goofy things from time to time. But yeah, with that being said, I'll see all of you guys then. Bye bye.